Okay. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is question 28, database labels. We've done this before, but it's worth going over again, I guess, because it may well come up. So this is about creating, using the database to create address labels effectively, and it's a form of a report. Okay, so it says produce labels from all the data. Now that all the data means you're again using both tables here, and they're arranged in two columns, a bit like this. Only include cars which have not yet been dispatched. Include only the records where VIN begins with 37. The country field is Spain. The power field is E. Okay, so let's have a go at doing that. So again, we need to be able to get some of this stuff out and to find specific information. We need to do a query. So that's the first thing we do. Okay, so create a query. And again, we're creating it using from all the tables this time, from all the data this time. Go to next, and okay, so I can give it a decent name, labels. Okay, so now I need to take some stuff out. So we can only do this in the actual columns, in the actual labels themselves. Okay, this bit here are arranged in two columns, so we need to concentrate from this bit forward. Only includes cars which have not yet been dispatched. So from the data we need to go to home and design, and we're looking for the field dispatched here, and we're looking for no under dispatched. So there's dispatched, and the criteria should be no. Go to home and view just to check that that's okay. Where is it? There it is. There's the no bit. The next thing I'm looking for is the VIN begins with 37. So let's have a look at the VIN. Under the VIN we need to put in 37 and star. Okay, so what that means is we're looking at criteria 37 and anything after 37. So that should discount all the 36s, etc. So 37 and anything afterwards is what we need. So let's go to home and design again, just to see, sorry, datasheet view, and that should be all just 37 with anything else after it, which I believe it is. Okay, so you should have that. Then let's go back to design view, and we're looking at the country field is Spain. So under country, there you go, country is Spain. Just Spain. That's right, okay, and then the power field is E. Okay, power is E. Okay, so that's narrowed it down quite considerably. Okay, so the rest of this stuff I could probably do in the labels, but actually let's have a look. Show only fields, VIN, model, port and distributor, each on a separate line. Okay, let's see what I can do there. So let's go to create and a label. You must save the query. Yes, that's fine. So this is where we do our label. So it says numbers across two columns, so that's fine, we're happy with that. That tells you that in two columns there. Let's go to next. So it doesn't say anything about the font, about the size of the font. This is talking about that. Apart from where it says here in a larger font at the top of each label, include the heading warning, check charge voltage before delivery. Okay, so I can put this text on at the start. Let's try and do this a minute. So when you're going to do the label, you need to think about what else needs to go on the label. Okay, so this needs to be at the start, so I'm going to write this in now, warning, at the start. And then on the separate line underneath, I'm going to put in this bit here, check charge voltage before delivery. Okay, and then on separate line, let's go back to here. It says show only the fields within. We've done this bit. Display the field name as well as the data. Okay. So what I'd like to do here now is I need to go in and put vin here. I need to write it in. That's the field name I can write in, and then the data I need to put in like so. Okay, so that would be the data. Then it asks for the model, so I write model in, and then I put the data in. On a separate line, each on a separate line, port and then distributor. So again, I'm doing the same thing, writing the text in. And then putting the data in. Lastly, distributor. Okay, so I go to next and see the labels or modify the label design. Either or, I think I'll go to modify. So this is what my label looks like. If I go to view, and that's what it looks like there. Should be 2 columns. Let's just see if I can go and design. Is it going to let me do it? Columns. Let's try there. Number of columns 2. Okay, maybe it won't fit on one page. So maybe I just need to do this. Go to home and print preview. That's better. So that's another learning that we've done there about how that works. Okay, so under columns, if we have got 2 columns, it's just that you need to make these lower, or less I should say. Okay, so the next thing, into design view then, and if we go to let's have a look, layout view. We can get the layout view there so we can see what the layout view is. What we're going to do next is we're going to click on there, because this text needs to be larger. So under design and format I should say, I'm going to make that text larger. Okay, and then this text needs to be larger as well, I think. In large font at the top of each will include the heading warning check voltage before delivery. So I need to make that text bigger as well. So again, it's all about highlighting the text. I'm making it bigger. We don't want to make it too big because we need to make sure it's going to fit on one page. 2 columns. Okay, so I probably need to move this down slightly now. But again, it's a bit fiddly. But hopefully I need to make sure I display all of these. Just about there. Okay, home, print preview. There you go. That's my report. I've got to make sure that all my information is on that page. And so the only thing I've got left to do now is to include name, center number and candle number at the bottom of each label. Okay, so the page layout might look like this. So I need to have my stuff at the bottom of the label there. So what I need to do is go to here. I'm going to go to print preview here and close print preview down. I'm going to go to home and I'm going to go to design view, and in the page footer I'm going to go to put in something in, put a label in. So in the page footer I can put in my name, center number, candidate number, and if I now go to print preview, I'm hoping that should be at the bottom of the page, and there it is. Okay, so that's my label and that's my information on there.